interesting. So let's start with Spain out of those four teams. So why do you think that they're favourites? Obviously, they are the European champions. But yeah, anything else that's caught your eye about them?
Yeah, I mean, if I look at their squad from last year, right, at the Euros, everyone that was there, everyone that was there that's a key player, I can't even think of anyone who would be in the squad and is too old in 2 years' time. So looking at the World Cup, they should actually have a better squad because they have everyone that was at the Euros, but then you had Pau Kubasi, Alejandro Balde, he wasn't there. Dean Huijsen.
Yeah.
They're all top talents. Like definitely going to be world class players. You know, some of them might be already. You know, I'll probably say that with. You could argue all of them, but I mean Kubasi, Balde. So you add that in, Gavi as well. He wasn't at the Euros. Even Pedri got injured for a bit. You add all of that in. That's a squad now with crazy depth. Like, they probably go up a level and they've got strength in depth. Obviously, the one player that they can't afford to lose, just like any team wouldn't be able to, is Yamal, right? He's the best player in the world for me. So, I think if as long as he's fit and I look at the whole squad now, they are going to be so hard to beat, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really disagree with that, you know, because especially if they're going up a level and they're already European champions,
Yeah.
why wouldn't they be one of the favourites? Now let's talk about.
You could also add in if you talk about Samu as another option off the bench, you know, it's just
The depth.
real depth here.
Yeah.
They can play different styles, you know. Yeah. I mean, Spain are gonna play like Spain, right? But yeah.
Yeah. So Sammy would be a good option. Would you start him up front or what would be your 11?
I would take him.
What would be your starting 11?
My 11 would be Raya in goal. I know Simon started at the Euros, right? But I'd go Raya, Carvajal, Kubasi. You could do either of Laporta or Huijsen. But then I think, you know, we'll see in 12 months' time who's the main choice out of those two. I think obviously Laporta plays in Saudi, so that works against him. But he's got the experience. Balde at left back for sure. You know, Cucurella's a solid backup option. I think Rodri, Pedri, and Gavi in midfield. That would be like my starting three. But you've also got like Zubimendi, Fabian Ruiz, Olmo. Those are all top players.
Yeah.
But just, you know, it just shows the depth, right? You could even say Fermin Lopez. He's another option, like to be a squad player. Yamal and Williams, just like at the Euros, you know, should be even better. Like Yamal's gonna be 18 finally at the World Cup. And then up front, I'd say my options would probably be Ferran Torres or Samu. Those would probably be the two that I take, and maybe I'd start Ferran some games, Samu some games. Samu off the bench seems like a really dangerous option.
No Morata?
I mean, Morata is not a bad player. I do like with Morata. I like the fact that he's quite solid at holding up the ball. He's also offers those runs in behind. You know, he's gonna miss chances, and you know that can cost you in big games. But he does help. He's the type of striker that helps the other guys just behind him to shine and gives them, you know, flexibility. So if he's there as a backup option, it's not bad, you know. But I would choose Ferran and Samu.
Okay.